Today, we'll be covering a range of topics, including the connection between gut health and allergies, how to raise kind kids, spooky crafts to make this a great fall, and so much more. So comment to let us know you're here, and 3 lucky people will win a Kiwi surprise pack. All right. Hi, everyone. We're so happy to have you here. I'm Maureen, editorial director of KIWI Magazine, and then I have Eleanor, our social media manager, here today. Our fall issue of KIWI just launched. Yay! And we are so excited to share it with you today. You can get it for free on kiwimagonline.com and by clicking on the KIWI tab on Mom's Meet. That'll bring you over to the KIWI website where you can read the issue for free. So you can also access it on the Issue mobile app, and you can read the stories in a mobile-friendly version when you're on that Issue app too. So Eleanor, can you tell everyone how they can win today?
Yeah. So, hi guys. I'm so excited for our fall issue. So, today, 3 lucky winners are going to get a Kiwi surprise pack. So, comment, like, and share the video for your chance to win. And we want to know things are kind of in full swing right now with back to school. So, how are you feeling about the back to school season this year? So, again, comment, like, share, and we're going to select the winners on Friday.
Yes. So my son is heading back tomorrow. He's a Monday, Wednesday, Friday preschool kid, and I'm excited and sad, but mostly excited for him to, get back into the swing and make more friends and get to do all the cute little projects that they do, art projects in school and all of that. So tomorrow will be like the big, rush and get your kid ready in their cute little outfit and get your little board out that says what day, what year it is, what grade they're getting into. I'm very proud of myself, Eleanor. I made my board last night, which is like not who I am. I think last year I made it the morning of my little letter board, and then we'll always be rushing to get the pictures taken before school. And I'm sure many of you moms out there either have done that today or last week or are joining me in doing it tomorrow. But it's definitely a momentous, happy, sad occasion for many of us sending our kids back. So I'm excited to share with you our new issue. It has so much great information in it. And one of my favorite things about this issue is our story on the gut microbiome connection to food allergies. I had the opportunity to chat with Dr. Lisa Song, who's an integrative pediatrician, pediatric functional medicine expert, and a mom of 2. About the connection and the relationship between the gut microbiome and the food allergies. As you know, if you've been around here, or you're into learning about probiotics, you know that so much of our immune system actually resides in our gut, about 70 to 80%. So it's no wonder that the gut microbiome plays a big part in a person's risk for developing food allergies. It's fascinating stuff. It's fascinating that our gut microbiome starts as far back as when we are in our mother's womb, and it's affected by our mother's gut health. And it's just kind of crazy and how you're born, and there's so many different factors that go into your personal gut microbiome, and we dive into that with Dr. Song. It's such an important topic. I mean, I'm an allergy mom. My daughter has a peanut allergy, and I learned quite a bit of actionable information that I can apply to, especially like our nutritional routine that we do as our family. And we also talked about some exciting possibilities for future therapies, as there is no cure for food allergies right now. There's potential in the future that is being researched as far as like the connection between gut microbiome and food allergies. So it's interesting to see what that research is, and hope for a future where therapies like that are in play. So. And this isn't just for food allergy parents either. It's important for everyone to understand the connection between their gut health and their overall health, especially from preconception through the early years of life, and how important that is. And especially if you're still planning to have more kids, or you're planning your first time mom or parent, knowing this connection and knowing that there are things that you can do to lower your family's risk, things that you might not understand. It's just a really, really important conversation. And I'm so glad that we got to talk to Dr. Song. And we also have, so I talked to her for this article. And we also have the full interview with her coming out on our podcast, Raising Healthy Families with Moms Meet and KIWI, on September 14th. So be on the lookout for that. That is next week. And you can listen to the interview anywhere that you get your podcast streaming.
Yeah. And I mean, listening to that podcast, so like I was listening to it now, like before it comes out kind of thing, since we're working on it together. And there is some really just like mind-blowing information that she shares. Like it's stuff that like I would have never thought about. But I think one of the facts she shared about it was like you have more gut microbes than skin cells or something. Like it's just absolutely wild. So it's like definitely check out the article and then definitely listen to the episode because she just is such a wealth of knowledge. She has so much stuff to share. So really excited for that to come out next week for everyone. But it wouldn't be fall without a little spooky something something. Maureen and Danielle crafted some amazing, absolutely adorable crafts, spooky season crafts, if you will. They're eco-friendly and you can make them with your little ones. So first we have these toilet paper roll creatures. These are so
Aren't they so cute? Oh my gosh.
And like you can make so many different versions of them. So like you can make these ones, you can make your own, you can like do your own take on it. I love the little like mummy. It's just so cute. These are adorable. And then next we have the monster paper plate craft. This is just like so fun and just charm. I mean, I'm a sucker for googly eyes. Used to googly eyes on anything, and I'm like,
I know, yes! Right? I think we have them on all the crafts.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. It's the way to do it. And it does add that extra spooky something because they all go like different directions, and yeah. But these are absolutely adorable. And I just think these are so fun to make too. And then we have an apple stamping pumpkin craft. So this is really fun. Oh yeah, more googly eyes. We're doing it. So make sure you go stock up on googly eyes before you make any of these crafts.
Run and get your googly eyes. Yep.
But these are adorable. So you make these little pumpkins out of your apple. You can learn how to do this obviously in the fall issue, but just like some really fun things that you and your kids can make together. And the best part about it is they're made with mostly recycled materials and basic craft supplies you already have. So it's great for all different ages. Like I said, you can customize them any way you want. And they're just like really fun to just make with your kids, and you can have little fun decorations or activities to do on the weekends in the fall.
Yeah, absolutely. And especially this one right here is good for younger ages too. If you, let's say you have like a little and one a little bit older and you want something that they both can join in on, the apple stamp is so easy. And then they can at least help, think about what different toilet paper roll characters they want to do. And you can, do the more intricate pieces too. So they're super, super fun. And we made these in the office, but I will be making them with my kids at home. They are awesome and they look really cute, and you can put them around your house too. So I love that. Okay, so one of our other stories that I love in this issue is raising kind kids in a diverse world, which is such an important topic right now, as always. And we hear from expert psychologists about how we as parents can help encourage and show our kids how to be happy and kind. And we share tips for raising children who accept, respect, and also celebrate everyone else's differences and your differences, and advice on modeling kind behavior and so much more. So obviously prioritizing compassion and teaching kids how to incorporate kindness into their conversation with peers will not only help them to be happier, more well-rounded kids, but will set them up for success in every area of life. It's such an important aspect of their life that you can help guide them in the right direction. It's so important. And this is definitely an article that all parents should check out, especially going into the school year where kids might encounter bullies or, be a little bit more nervous about differences and other students who might be struggling with something. It's a really good article to check out and get some useful tips for your family.
Yeah, and this is just such a great article, I think in general, both for kids and even for adults too, just like reading through that and being like, oh my gosh, yeah. Because I mean, this is just one of those like parenting pieces that's so important. So I really love this article. I'm really excited for people to read it. But so then also, again, we've got all of our favorite things in our KIWI issue. So recipes, and back to school season. Obviously, you're getting ready to make food for your kids to go back to school. And one of the things that here at KIWI we're sensitive to is the allergy stuff. And as Maureen said, she's an allergy mom. So having options that are free of the top allergens is super important. So we put together some recipes that are free from the top 9 most common allergies. And I can't remember them off the top of my head, but it's like peanuts, gluten, other tree
Tree
nuts.
nuts,
Yeah,
shellfish, fish, sesame, what did we say? Gluten, dairy. I think, did we get them? I wasn't counting.
I wasn't
But
counting.
yeah, so the best part about these recipes is that even if your kid doesn't have an allergy, they might be sitting next to a kid who does. So you can send them in with a safe recipe and know that everyone can just focus on having a safe, good experience in the classroom.
Yeah, and also having a really delicious lunch because as you can see here, these look, oh my gosh, I want to make these for myself. Sunflower butter and fresh berry wraps. So it's sunflower nut butter. So that alleviates all of, like the nut allergy issues there. And it's got veggie or fruit in it. So it's got like strawberries, cherries, blackberries. It's just such a tasty looking wrap. And again, easy to just put in a lunchbox. There's also a falafel recipe, and if you don't know what falafels are, they're amazing. But they're basically ground chickpeas that you kind of like pat together and fry. So tasty. But again, it's like gluten-free, dairy-free, all of that. There's a tzatziki recipe in there as well, so you can make a dairy-free tzatziki for your kids. And it's just
Mhm.
such like a good, easy like lunch that you can stick in there with like finger food, so you don't really have to worry about it too much. But falafels are delicious, and they have all
Oh,
those
yeah.
like flavors. So I feel like
And my 1-year-old scarfs down falafel. So it's like it's picky kid approved, it's definitely the flavors are so good that your kids will like them. And the texture is good for them too. It's not like a foreign texture. They might think it's more, I don't know, like as reminiscent of it, like how you have a chicken nugget or something
Mhm.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. No, I love falafel. So good for kids and adults too. So if you're meal prepping for the entire family, you can make some
Oh
for
yeah. I love falafel too.
them.
So good.
And then we've also got a rainbow pasta salad. So it's a super simple pasta salad you can make that's got a bunch of good crunchy veggies. You've got some fun pasta in there. You can just pick your favorite gluten-free pasta and use that. I know there's a bunch of different types out there. I've been really into red lentil pasta lately. You can get the little
Mm.
extra protein too, which is really nice. But so just some really great recipes that you can make ahead of time. You can put in your kids' lunches. You can have yourself, kid approved, adult approved, all of that. So we always love having those in our
Yes,
fall.
these have all been approved by my kids too, and my son would eat pasta for every single meal if he could. So this is a good way. Here's your pasta, but here's also some veggies, and you can get what you want, and your kid can get what they want too. So, and that first one, the sun butter and the berries, my son he tried it, asked for it for every lunch now, so he's obsessed with it. So they're all really delicious, healthy recipes. So they're great.
Yeah, and so our fall issue also has ton of other great timely ideas and tips. So our reading corner this season focuses on 5 books that teach kids to encourage acceptance of ourselves and others. So like ties in with that raising kind kids thing. So you've got your article and then you've kind of got your book resources there for your kids, which is great. Plus, we're also sharing information about what parents need to know about the new federal safety standards for infant sleep products. This is definitely something you need to check out, especially if you're expecting or if you're going to have, like, if you have an infant or are going to be around it. This is just like so important to stay on top of because all of these
Mhm.
changing things are just there's always something.
Mhm.
We're also touching on 11 new ways to address the climate crisis from Project Drawdown. So if you remember, we did a podcast with them. Project Drawdown is awesome. They have a bunch of really great resources about the climate crisis and what we can do. And then, as always, we've got our In Season Now feature. So in this fall issue, we're talking about Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts.
I do too.
I could eat Brussels sprouts every day, and I love cooking them in all different ways. So we have tips on how to pick the best Brussels sprouts, recipes to make with them, and all of the other information that you need to know about these delicious little sprouts.
Great. All right. Thanks, Eleanor. So don't forget to read Kiwi Fall. You can get it on kiwimagonline.com and the Kiwi tab on momsmeet.com or through the issue app on your phone. And please keep commenting, liking, and sharing for your chance to win. 3 people will win a KIWI surprise pack. And also, very exciting announcement, we are having a Beyond the Lunchbox pop-up session, which would be our Beyond the Lunchbox snack session. And that is going to be happening Wednesday, October 12th at 8 p.m. And it's free to join and watch, to RSVP. We're going to be hearing expert advice from Dr. Joel Gator Walsh as he answers important questions on how to support your child's immune system during the back to school time and what to do when they do get sick. So I will be asking him all of the questions that us parents want to know. And he's such a great resource. We've worked with him before. And I know that we're all kind of a little bit like, oh, we're getting back into sixth season. So it's the perfect timing to hear from him and brush up on what you need to know when your kids are sick and how to, help support their immune system so maybe they don't get sick as often going into the school year. So that is going live at the end of the week. So follow us on Instagram for updates where you can when it's live, you can go ahead and RSVP to sign up for that event. And again, that's happening October 12th. And I said it's at 8 p.m., but we know that all parents are busy and everyone has different, bedtime routines that you do with your kids. So it will be available after that, but you have to make sure that you RSVP to the event once it's open. So please follow our IG so you can stay in tune. So thank you everyone for joining us. Remember to keep sharing, liking, and commenting for your chance to win, and we will select winners on Friday. So happy fall, everyone, and we hope you enjoy our new issue.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.